sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa! Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan, Cool FM. You are listening to Cool FM, live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and welcome to koolNews at Noon. I'm Carlo. The Philippine Red Cross said it has deployed a team of nurses and volunteers to the National Kidney and Transplant Institute on Friday to help in strengthening the hospital's workforce after an influx of leptospirosis patients to the onslaught of Typhoon Karina. PRC Chair Richard Gordon said 50 medical personnel from PRC's Health Services and Quezon City chapter will be on duty 24/7 in NKTI until August 23. A PRC welfare desk has also been set up in the area to assist the patient's relatives. Gordon also said the PRC is ready to deploy medical tents with hospital beds once the situation or the number of patients would escalate. He also assured NKTI Director Dr. Rosemary Liquete of PRC's all-out support in treating the leptospirosis patients. The Department of Health, in a statement on Friday, said it has been treating several confirmed and probable leptospirosis cases. It has designated hotline to its Metro Manila and Central offices for the coordination and referral of leptospirosis cases. The DOH said a total of 67 leptospirosis cases were recorded nationwide from July 14 to July 27. NKTI earlier converted its gymnasium into a leptospirosis war, and requested more nurses and doctors from the DOH after receiving an additional 50 leptospirosis patients. As of July 27, the total number of leptospirosis cases for the year was 1,444, with 162 deaths, the DOH said. PRC Secretary General Dr. Gewen Pang said advised the public to use proper protection, such as boots and gloves, if they need to wade in contaminated water or flood water and cannot avoid it. Go to your nearest health center or PRC chapter and immediately take prophylaxis, an agent used to prevent leptospirosis, she said. Since July, the PRC has conducted health promotion to 10,000 individuals, provided health consultations to 1,000 persons, and distributed 360 medicines and 5,000 doses of doxycycline to communities affected by Carina in Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Ilos, and Calabarzon regions. Marmok City and Yete was placed under a state of calamity on Thursday due to a sharp rise in dengue cases since the start of the year. The City Council, in a special session, made the declaration in the week of 444 dengue cases recorded in the city from January 1 to August 3, with 19 out of its 85 barangays reporting cases of the mosquito-borne disease. The number was 225% higher compared to the same period last year, prompting city health officials to declare an outbreak. The declaration, based on the recommendation of the city board and chaired by Mayor Lucy Torres Gomez and the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, allowed the city government to access its calamity fund to procure medicines and supplies to address the surge in dengue cases. Dr. Sarah Hermoso, City Health Officer, said about 20% of Marac's population is now affected by dengue. Based on the 2020 census, the city has a population of 230,998. For the entire Eastern Visayas region, the Department of Health recorded 5,730 dengue cases over the past 7 months, a significant increase from last year's 2,273 cases. yet led the list with 2,408 cases, followed by Samar with 1,626, Southern Leyte with 785, Eastern Samar with 542, and Northern Samar with 283, and Balilan with 86. The DOH also reported 13 deaths in the region from 31 to August 3, or higher than the 7 deaths in 2023. Certain areas in Quezon City, Taguig City, San Juan City, Antipolo City, and the municipalities of Cainta and Taytay will experience temporary water service stoppage from August 12 to 15. The Manila Water the Manila Water Company said the water service interruption will be due to scheduled maintenance activities during the period. The water firm advised affected residents to collect and save water until services resume. Based on Manila Water's announcement on Facebook Friday, water service interruption will occur in portions of Taguig and San Juan in Metro Manila and Kanya and Antipolo and Taytay in Rizal Province on the following dates and schedules. For Taguig City, oh, this is a really long one. For Taguig City, from August 12, 10 p.m. to August 13, 5 a.m., parts of Barangay West Rembo, parts of Barangay North Site, due to line meter replacement along Calian Avenue was Rempo, whole AFPOVAI, pieces 4 and 6, parts of Barangay Western Bikutan, due to cut and plot activity along a Luna Street, AFPOVAI, Phase 4 and 6, Western Bikutan. From August 13, 10 p.m. to August 14, 5 a.m., parts of Barangay is Rembo, due to line maintenance along Calvary Village, Barangay East Rembo. From August 14, 10 p.m. to August 15, 5 a.m., parts of Barangay Empo, due to light meter replacement along Sampangkuita Street, corner of Jasmine Street, Bempo. For San Juan City, from August 12, 10 p.m. to August 13, 4 a.m., parts of Barangay Addition Hills, due to line maintenance at Ortega Corner A, Mabini. Quezon City, from August 14, 10 p.m. to August 15, 4 a.m., parts of Barangay Mariana, due to light meter replacement at Gilmore Corner, 10th Street. For Kaitan, for Quinta, Antipolo, and Taytay, from August 14, 10 p.m. to August 15, 4 a.m., parts of Barangay San Isidro and San Juan Kinda, parts of Barangay San Isidro and Dolores Taytay, and parts of Barangay Mutin Bilao, due to line maintenance in various locations, Brook Side Hills, San Isidro Kinda, Suburban Drive, San Juan Kinda, Golden City, Dolores Taytay. And the House Super Committee, formed to investigate issues linked to former President Rodrigo Duterte, has received feelers from retired and active generals willing to testify about extrajudicial killings and other drug-related crimes, a ranking lawmaker said on Friday. In an interview, Surigao del Norte Representative Robert A. Barbers, who chairs the House Committee on Dangerous Drugs, said they would first weigh the gravity and credibility of the testimonies before the committee allows them to sit in the so-called Quadcom's first hearing on August 15. Beside Barbers, the Quadcom is composed of Manila Representative Bienvenido Abante, Chair of the House Committee on Human Rights, Laguna Representative Dan Fernandez, Chair of the Committee on Public Order and Safety, and Abang Lingkod Representative Joseph Panduano, Chair of the Public Accounts Committee. Barbers, however, refused to identify the policeman who reportedly had reached out to the House. There was no mention of Major General Romel Karamat Jr., who reportedly offered to reveal what he knows about the drug war if the Marcos administration would appoint him to the top post of the Philippine National Police. Karamat, former head of the Criminal Investigation and Detection Group, was named chief of the Area Police Command Northern Luzon in May this year. Barbara said potential informants cannot defend concessions in exchange for speaking up. Let's just do it for our country. Our goal is to bring out the truth that needs to be learned by the Filipino public. He also assured possible witnesses could testify in open hearings or in closed-door sessions if the information would involve national security or endanger their safety. Formed via House Resolution number 1880, this body combines four separate inquiries into Chinese syndicates, Philippine offshore gaming operators POGOs, illegal drugs, and the Bureau War on Drugs. Their hearing comes after National Intelligence Coordinating Agency Director General Ricardo De Leon and Acapulco Party List Representative Zaldico, who chairs the House Committee on Appropriations, denied allegations by Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa that they have pressured retired and active duty police officials to testify against de la Rosa and Duterte in the International Criminal Court. De la Rosa, who was Duterte's first national police chief, told a group of Senate reporters on Wednesday that he had very reliable information that De Leon, co-speaker Martin Romeo Alves, and former Senator Antonio Llanes IV met with police officials to convince them to execute an affidavit implicating Duterte and me in Duterte's bloody drug war. De Leon and co., after denying such allegations, said it was Karamat who offered to confess or tell all about the drug war. I wonder what happened here. Okay, never mind. Okay, it is now 30 minutes past 12, and we will have more headlines coming up right here on koolNews at noon. So, again, 12:13, we will be right back. Welcome back to koolNews at Noon. Three people, including one who was recently placed on an investigation lookout for his alleged links to a rated Philippine offshore gaming operator, Pogo and Porlac Pampanga, have filed charges of identity theft and falsification of documents against officers of the Pogo after they were named without the knowledge as shareholders in one of the subsidiary companies. Affidavits obtained by the inquiry on Friday showed that Julian Lin Sangan, Erwin Ang, and Marion Chua accused 30 corporate directors and officers of Lucky Star 99 Outsourcing Incorporated of conspiring to falsify their signatures on several corporate documents. Lin Sangan was included in an immigration lookup bulletin order issued by the Bureau of Immigration on June 21 in connection with his involvement with Lucky Star 99, which was raided by a team led by the Presidential Anti-Organized Crime Commission in early June for illegal activities. Lin Sangan, Chua, and Ang are identified as stockholders and as president, treasurer, and director respectively of Lucky Star 99, according to the company's general information sheet. They appeared for the first time on Wednesday before the House Joint Committee on Public Safety and Order, which is investigating illegal activities of Pogos, and narrated how they were set up by Lucky Star 99 officers. Among the respondents in the separate complaint affidavits they filed before the Makati Prosecutor's Office on July 10 is Cassandra Ong, who represents Lucky Star 99. Ong's name surfaced earlier of lawyer Harry Roque, the former spokesperson for former President Rodrigo Duterte, revealed that he accompanied her during a July 2023 meeting with Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation Chair Alejandro Tanco to discuss Lucky Star 99's unpaid arrears. The other respondents include Lucky Star 99 Corporate Secretary Rondalyn Batnerna, who was cited and condemned by the House Committee on Public Order and Safety for refusing to name the real Lucky Star 99 owners during Wednesday's hearing, Michael and Stephanie Mascarenas, Rodrigo Bante, Ziang Tang, Jin Gu, Ziang J, Norman Macapacao, Loe Yampao, Dan De La Cruz, Jesse Ralos, and an unidentified Singaporean. All of the named persons in conspiracy with each other have benefited from the falsified documents as they have used the same for the online incorporation of Lucky Star 99 Outsourcing Incorporated. Those they are the falsifiers and the unlawful takers and users of my identity, Lisa Gan, Jua, and Ang said in their separate affidavits. Siang Tan, Jinggu, and Zihang J were also named in the separate August 6 elbow that included Roque. Ang was named in both the June 21 and August 6 elbow. Ling Sangan, Jua, and Ang said they were shocked to learn about this matter and as they have never purchased any shares of stock nor even know what Lucky Star 99 is. They believe they got entangled with the issue because one of the respondents, the Cruz, approached them in August 2023 and offered an investment opportunity for a new online games business that supposedly would be registered in the Securities and Exchange Commission. De La Rosa said the three would have to put up at least 500,000 pesos to acquire a 10.3% share in the business, although he told them that they did not have to pay the amount yet. Instead, De La Cruz asked them to submit photocopies of their identification ID cards and specimen signatures, as well as their tax identification numbers that would be required for a credit and background investigation. Sometime in November, Ling Sangan, Chua, and Ang asked if they could meet Ang, whom De La Cruz described as his boss, to inquire about the investment. But Mr. Dan De La Cruz informed us that she is too busy as she is attending to Singaporean and Chinese investors. He then said we can have a video conference with Ms. Cassie Ong or Cassandra Ong during the said meeting, they said in their affidavits. After we finished our questionnaires, Ms. Casey Ong, through Mr. Dan De La Cruz, had a video conference with us and enticed us that the investment would be profitable and would probably earn around 20% every year, he said. They then informed us that they will call us once the results of the credit investigation come out. Lisa Ganchua and Ang said De La Cruz and Ang did not contact them after the video meeting. But on June 26, Chua said he heard their names mentioned in the news in connection with Lucky Star 99. They immediately requested copies of corporate documents and found out that the signatures were forged in the director's certificate. They also discovered that they were named shareholders of the company with 33.33% of shares of stock equivalent to 30 million pesos. They attached the corporate documents which show their supposed signatures, their IDs and specimen signatures in the complete affidavits they filed in the Makati prosecutor's office last month. Lisa Ganchua and Ang said they finally realized that the offer for investment was a mere setup cover in order to take my identity and to misuse it in illegal activities. And now let's get into the entertainment news now. Yep, we're gonna get into entertainment news now. Trigger warning and mentions sexual harassment. So yeah, just a trigger warning to you all. Just to let you know that we are about to get into the headline that mentions sexual harassment. That's trigger warning. TV5 has released a statement addressing an alleged incident between an employee and an independent contractor up to the sought help from Ravi Tufo, revealing a case of sexual harassment. In a statement posted on Facebook on Friday, August 9, TV5 said it is aware of the incident and is currently investigating it. TV5 management is aware of the matter regarding an alleged incident between a TV5 employee and an independent contractor, it said. We have released the necessary notice to explain and are conducting an investigation to determine the facts so we may take the appropriate action. We have reached out to the persons concerned and are gathering information. Rest assured that the rights and welfare of all parties will be protected, added the network. The Kapatid Network declared that it remains committed to fostering a safe working environment and asked everyone to kindly reserve judgment pending our investigation. In the Friday episode of Ravi Tufo in Action, a program researcher from TV5 came forward about alleged sexual harassment he experienced at the hands of a program manager from the same network. The program researcher claimed that he was sexually harassed in the hotel in Pasig on July 23 at 1:30 a.m. Meanwhile, Sandro Mulaj, son of former child star Nino Mulaj, recently filed a complaint with the National Bureau of Investigation against GMA's independent contractors Jojo Nones and Richard Cruz for alleged sexual abuse. On Wednesday, August 7, Nino broke down in tears before a Senate panel when he recalled his son, Andros Ordeal. Both of the accused did not attend the hearing at the Senate as well as the hearing at the NBI last Friday. Their lawyer, attorney Maggie Garciu submitted the joint counter affidavit at the hearing and denied the allegations of sexual abuse against them. And speaking of the GMA, both GMA independent contractors Jojo Nones and Richard Cruz Camp filed a counterfeit at the National Bureau of Investigation in response to the sexual abuse complaint filed against them by Sandra Malach. Nones and Cruz were a no-show, and only their legal counsel attorney Maggie Abraham Garguque was present at the filing on Friday, August 9. At the onset naman sinabi namin that there is an absolute denial of the allegations being accused of our clients, she told members of the media as seen in the TV Virtual Report. Ang NBI naman, they are still processing the evidence so hindi pa po talaga ito considered as kaso. Abraham Garduque also addressed an earlier statement from actor Nino Mulach, Sandra's father, saying that he already met Nones and Cruz and that the two apologized to him over what happened. If nagsorry po already regarding the liability, under the rules po pag sa criminal case, there's a presumption of guilt. Pero pag sa civil case, that's not a presumption of guilt, she said. Abraham's Daragnu came further stress that these allegations tarnish the reputations of Nornes and Cruz, who have been in the industry for over 3 decades. On the other hand, Sandro has undergone psychological assessment, and according to Nino, the young actor has been suffering from trauma and depression due to the alleged abuse. And that's the Saturday edition of Coolies at Noon. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. And join us again later with Coolies at 4, 6, and prime time at 9. Until then, I'm Carl. Good afternoon.